Hello guys, El Crispo here, and welcome back to another video. Today, my friends, I'm gonna be testing the RX 570 8GB, which will perform the same as the 4GB in Valheim. So this one is the gaming MI version of the card from Gigabyte, and I pushed the power limit here to plus 50%, otherwise we aren't really able to achieve these clock speeds consistently. These are the out-of-the-box clock speeds. As always, we're running it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 gigs of RAM, and you should get pretty much the same FPS with something like an i3 9100F. I've seen that CPU is pretty capable of running Valheim because, well, as you can see by the CPU utilization, you don't need more than a quad core. Anyway, I really need to get my stuff back because we died in the GT710 video, which I made. Oh my god, I died again. Okay. And we got a huge stutter for some reason there. I'm gonna restart the counting system. Well, at least I pointed in the map where my previous body was, or my previous death area, whatever. Hopefully my things are still there because I lost a ton of stuff there. As you can see, my friends, whenever there are some effects like these in the screen, you get really low FPS for an RX 570, or at least for the graphics here, because they don't look anything special. Oh gosh. Okay, everything is fine. Do I have some stuff here? I'm gonna see if I can bring some things. No, it doesn't seem like I have stuff. Alright, so we're probably gonna die again really soon, but let's try this out, okay? Oh my gosh, it's dropping down into the 30s very often because of the vegetation and forest area. Yeah, the performance in this game is absolutely trash, and I really hope that they fix it very soon, because this is kind of unacceptable. A game looking like this and performing at 30 FPS with an RX 570, even below that, look at that, Jesus. Yeah, it's just not acceptable to me, okay? I mean, there are a ton of people playing this game, obviously, with lower end specs than the RX 570, and people are still enjoying it, but it would be a much better experience if it didn't stutter and if it didn't get low FPS with these graphics. Another big issue about this game is that it doesn't utilize your entire GPU, so yeah, it's gonna hover around like 90% GPU usage at all times, and that's because of the engine. It's not optimized. Again, I totally expected better coming from the 570 though, not gonna lie guys. There we go, I'm gonna equip my things now. So you can actually get a pretty playable experience in Valheim with a 570. Obviously, like this is completely playable. It's just all over the place, and I don't like it because of that. You know, you get low 30s and high 20s whenever it's sunset time because I don't know. I have no idea why. It's so weird, this game. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. For the high settings, I don't think you should play like this because it's not a very good experience. Let's try out medium and let's leave these two enabled. Okay, it looks almost the same. I can tell that there is a little bit less grass, but it still looks okay. And now, this is actually enough for us to get a 60 plus, it seems like. I'm just gonna start counting the frames here and kill some enemies that are near our base. There we go. How come I can't repair this? No way, come on game. Oh my gosh, a friend of mine actually gave me that and I didn't craft it. He gave me that so I wouldn't die too much in these videos, yet I still died like a couple of times already with it. Yeah, anyways, I think the sunset or dawn time is over. And we're now getting what we should be getting during the day, so this is great. Look at the sun shafts, they look pretty decent, you know, the lighting in this game and the colors look really nice. It's just the textures that leave something to be desired there in that department, but you know, it's the game's art style. I won't complain about it. I think it's not the main focus of this game, obviously, so that's absolutely fine with me. Why am I punching them? Oh god, I totally suck at this game. I suck at every single game that I play. Yeah, out in the open, it's kind of the same thing. So yeah, still stutters, by the way. The stutters aren't going anywhere until they fix the game. But yeah, it gets around like 70 FPS here at medium settings. I think I would play at 1080p medium with an RX 570 if this was all I had. As you can see, the GPU usage is still crap because, well, it's how this game runs basically. It doesn't utilize your full GPU for some reason. And again, guys, to achieve these kinds of frames that we're getting right now, around like 70 on average, I think the i3-9100F or maybe an i3-8100 will be enough for you to get these frames. Okay, we're gonna go in this direction just so we can see bigger monsters and stuff, but the FPS won't really move too much from what we already have in those averages and 1% lows. Yeah, during the day, aside from the stuttering issues, I think it's very consistent. It's running around like 60 to 70 frames, and it's been running like that ever since we started testing medium settings. So it's fair to assume like a 70 FPS average here at medium, pretty much everywhere in the map, and excluding sunset time because, well, it's broken. Just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and do low settings, and you should play it on medium. There's no point in you playing it on low because it looks even worse. But let's try it out. Let's see what the 570 is capable of with like a high refresh rate monitor if you really want like a 144 Hz experience in this game. I wouldn't, because as you can probably tell, the graphics are a lot worse. There's no grass and the render distance of things is very short. What is... oh my god, look at that. Okay, that's a huge stutter right there. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that's not what I was going to show you. Look at the short render distance here. You can't see a thing 2 meters from you. Oh my god. Alright, so this is why you shouldn't play it on low settings. You should at least play it with that render distance set to like medium at least. Let's set it to high, okay? So it doesn't seem like it affected our FPS too much. It's probably more of a CPU demanding setting, to be honest. So that's okay. That's running pretty much the same, and the render distance is slightly better. You can still see things popping up. Look at that. Does this look like high render distance to you guys? I don't know what to say, guys. What the... what? A bird just flew into the ground. What was that? Again? Are you kidding me? Well, that's beautiful. Is that because of low settings? Again, look at him. Oh boy. So I think that's been it for the RX 570 performance review here in Valheim. Like every GPU that I tested so far, it stutters, and they definitely need to take a look at it and optimize their game. I think that should be top priority, along with the server lag issues, you know, that we aren't really experiencing because we're not playing online. But yeah, there are some issues with the servers as well. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.